What's good? What y'all got going on? Welcome to the bridge. I'm back. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I'm inconsistent. I know. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. You know, I would rather you charge the life. You know, life been life. And so, you know, that's pretty much what's going on. Today, you know, I want to kind of speak on some of the things, you know, my desires or whatever, my goals, you know, what my plans are and what I'm trying to do, especially with, you know, the Bridge podcast and, you know, the Bridge period and my look that I'm starting up, nonprofit. Right now, you know, the intent is to try to help the guys that former incarcerated guys and women that's just getting out, you know what I'm saying, the reentry aspect of being incarcerated. I don't want to do it whereas it's just about finding a job or residence. You know, I want it where, you know, we can help mentally, you know what I'm saying, where they can, you know, be able to adjust mentally once they get out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I had to do it and not what I had to do, but, you know, what I'm trying to do now mentally, you know what I'm saying? Trying to become stable out here because this could be overwhelming for a lot of people, especially if you want something, you know what I'm saying? And not just, okay, well, I'm free and I'm just living life and it's cool, you know. So you ain't gonna have a lot of responsibilities. You're not gonna have a lot of stressful days, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have them, but you might not have as many or as much as somebody is really, you know, aiming at goals and you know, their desires is to become a better person in society and their legacy matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where all your issues mentally gonna come from because you're not gonna really understand a lot of things that's going on out in society, especially if you have done a stretch, you know? We don't have to keep talking about, you know, the prison part, but I'm just telling you about what my plans are and what I'm trying to do and what we're trying to do. Whether it's, you know, rebuilding our community, and I'm always on some mental help type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not mental health, but mental help type of things, you know? I'm always thinking about that because when I was in the inside, you know, I worked at you know, the prisons I worked at, I always worked, not always, but I worked in the mental health departments, you know what I'm saying, areas or dorms or whatever you want to call it. And I was able to interact with them. And then for me to come out and to be real with you, and then for me to come out and have to deal with my mental health, you know what I'm saying? And being embarrassed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really want to say, hey, look, man, I need some mental help because this has become overwhelming when you got a lot of things coming your way. You have to manage a lot of things, you know. Not saying that your support is not there. No, but life be life, and, you know, you can become like me. Like, I'm not solely an introvert, but I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love to help because I'm a giver. I love to help. But when people try to help me, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of shy, like, let me kind of deal with it. You know, I don't like crying on people's shoulders and stuff like that. But, you know, the plan is to help the guys when they come out, to get back and rebuild our community. You know, you have to do it mentally because, you know, you can go in there and remodel it and do this, that, and another to the communities. But if they're going to tear it right back up, it's going to be the same thing because you haven't restructured their mental thought process. And I think the aim is, to me, the aim is to me is to not make, but show, you know, the people, you know what I'm saying, society, that it's okay to care. Because that's why I think a lot of people, a lot of the youth are angry because it's like people don't care. And we're talking about not more of the youth not caring. I'm talking about the adults. The adults don't even care. You know what I'm saying? So the kids gonna look at that. Kids, the youth gonna look at, you know, if the parents or the adults don't care, then why I got to care? So this whole mentality, they've been groomed not to care, not to give a fuck. You know what I mean? As they're growing up, not knowing that's not healthy. That's not healthy. And especially when you get to an age, or it don't have to be a certain age, but when you get up through that and you're not caring, not giving a fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know, about the people, the things around you, the people around you, and you don't care. But then when it come back to you, when that next person don't care about what you talking about or what you got going on, then you got an attitude, and I don't think that's right. Because if you feel like a person's supposed to care about you and care about your well-being, what you got going on, I feel that you're supposed to think and move the same way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we change, you know, the mentality, start giving out more hugs. You know, we get into these, you see these young guys, you know, they need a hug. They need to cry. They need to let it out. Because the way we groom them, you know, even when I was a youth, you know, we always, especially now, because y'all nasty. Y'all some evil, nasty people. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Look, I'm not even gonna put no cut on it and try to be politically correct and all that right there. I'm just gonna give it to you. Y'all nasty as hell. Because y'all don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see your kids. You indulge in the same type of activities as adults that kids do. You indulge in those same things. And I know some of you are 28, 29 with a 13-year-old, 14-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it just be. I mean, you're going to be in the same areas. You know, mentally, you're going to be in the same areas because you haven't even grown. You haven't even grown yet. You miss your childhood because of you having a child or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I say you're evil and you don't care, what I mean by that is how do you think that you can do the things that you can do the things to people or whatever, but they can't do it to you? You know what I'm saying? It can't be done to you. It's like you exempt from all the bullshit, but you can give out the bullshit. No, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. And you got the kids and the youth watching this, and they're growing up. You know what I'm saying? We don't give them enough love. We don't care about them enough. We don't let them know it's okay to love. It's okay to smile. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to hug. You know, we don't do that, especially the young men. You know what I'm saying? Because we raised them. When I was young, like I said, when I was young, it was like, hey, you know, men don't cry. You know, men don't show no emotions. You know, men don't do, this is what a man does. And I don't think that was properly being raised if you instill that, because we do have emotions. You know what I'm saying? We do have feelings, you know, and it seems now that when we implement this entire lifestyle back in the day when our parents, my parents before that implemented that into our heads, where whether it was a little girl or a boy, you know what I'm saying, that about men having emotions. Now this is what you get. You get the sassy calls when a man acts in his emotions. You get those sassy calls. You get those, you know, you acting like a girl, or it's feminine how you act. You know, we don't act on emotions. What the fuck you mean we don't act on emotions? A lot of emotions we do act on, especially anger, and that's the first thing we try to think of. You know, we move to attack of anger, but we don't come out with love. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't conjure up the thoughts of how can I love this person better? You know, and it don't have to be an intimate relationship. Let's not get into that intimate relationship type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of loving your neighbor. It's more of, it matters if you're disrespecting your neighbor. It matters to you. It's not, oh, fuck that. Because they're watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually watching. And it also, something big that I think that's real big and it's on the radar. Because really the streets is not raising, it's social media. Social media, we have to be careful what we put out there. We have to be careful what we say. We got to be careful. I know, you know, our financial struggles, you know, force us to do certain things that we wouldn't ordinarily do to try to pay these bills and get some money or whatever. I know that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, because I haven't seen some crazy ass shit on here, and it get 1 million views and get 1 million shares, and, you know, it's like some type shit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We ain't being court jesters and shit, you know. But I know our financial struggles make us do things we wouldn't ordinarily do, especially on here. And we start to share these things. You know, these kids be on here, and they find it funny, you know, their followers. And when you get those 1 million views and it's off into the algorithm, this negative shit is off into the algorithm, and you see this, because some people feel like, you know, you can watch this shit all day and it's not going to rub off on them. All day you can watch it. And they're not going to implement it in their life, in the real life. But that's a lie. That is a lie. If you watch something every day, all day, then you're going to start picking up on it. That's like being in a relationship. When you start, you know, talking like her, or she start talking like you, or moving like you, or however it go, because it's something that you see every day. It's something that you be around every day. It's an experience to you now, because this is a part of you. It's like eating every day. You know, I eat breakfast every day, I eat lunch every day. Okay, this is part of your life. And you'll implement that in your everyday lifestyle out here. You know, what you watch every day. When you got your parents and adults acting out, you know what I'm saying, not acting with respect, not acting with love, and the youth is watching it, and the youth watching it, that's why they mad. They don't have no reason to be happy. A lot of them guys that you see with these guns, these switches, and this, that, and another, they need love, man. They just want to hug. They just want to be in a family. They ain't tough like that. When you see niggas just walk in, I ain't saying they ain't tough, but when you see niggas just walk in these clubs or walking somewhere and he got a tough guy look on him, it ain't even that serious. Like, when do you want to take that mask off? When do you take that off? You don't just wear that shit to bed. You know what I'm saying? You don't just wear it to bed. You know, you don't just go out in public with this. You only bring that part of you out when it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessary every day, especially if you have a choice to be in the environments that you be in. That's the only time it's necessary. If you put yourself in those fucked up situations or in those environments where you do have to be tough, then that's your choice. And if it's your choice, you're going to have to accept whatever comes with it. Let's not be so open. And I'm talking to the youth. Like, let's not be so open to accept what comes with it. Because what comes with it ain't healthy. What comes with it, you really not built for that. We're really not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like being rich. You know, it's like being rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like me. I ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing. You know, I'm making it. Thank God I'm here. You know, but it's like a man that don't have nothing, a person don't have nothing. All of a sudden, boom, they hit the lottery for $1 million. What do you expect they don't know how to act with $1 million. They don't know how to act with that. You know what I'm saying? This is the same thing here. They don't know how to act. It's something new. So they have a choice. Like I said, I'm talking to the youth, especially the young gentlemen, not the young niggas, but the young gentlemen, you know, because I feel like you do have it in you. I know what you're looking for. I know what you want. I was once him. You ain't going to get what you're looking for doing what you do. That shit ain't going to work for you. It's not going to work. Like, all these tears, you know, you taking people out and you got all these tears because you didn't kill 3, 4, 5 people. Okay, all right, you killed 3, 4, 5 people. Okay, what's next? How did it make you feel? I mean, what's next? Is that something that you want to make a career out of? You know what I'm saying? Do you think about your legacy? Let's think about that. Like, when you able to repeat a rap song, or you able to conjure up a lick that you can go rob somebody or kill somebody, why you can't come up with nothing, man, to be more positive in the community? You know what I'm saying? Because it's ways to get money. And I ain't just talking about, you know, just dragging the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to drag the youth. I'm going to drag the parents. I'm going to drag me. I'm going to drag the rest of them. I'm going to drag my partners. You know what I'm saying? Because we're responsible. We have no choice whatsoever. I feel like, me personally, that you don't have a choice once you did a stretch and you know you're a part of this crack epidemic. Because this is what came. We abandoned our youth. This is what it came to. So when it coming to that, and I know exactly what I want to do, I'm just not in a position to do it. You know, whether it be finances or whether it be doors that's open where I do get other interviews, or if I do get to implement or have the time that I really need to get out into the community, you know, because right now it don't seem like, it's like, not that people don't believe. I don't think that I don't have the adequate amount of time that I need to do what my passion is and what my desires is, and what number one is what God, you know, chose for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy it. I know God chose me to do this because I was doing it before I got locked up. When I go back and think about it, you know, like, damn, you were talking to niggas that was finna get into gunplay and this, that, and the other, and you was talking them up out of it then. Okay, and you was doing it. Oh, okay, so this has got to be your calling. Well, when I look at it that way, it's like a gift and a curse. Because if it's your calling, that means, if this is your calling, you know what that means, right? For you to be able to call, then you're going to have to experience some things. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, let's think about Jesus. Jesus just ain't came in. What's up, Janice? Mario, Jesus ain't just came in here and ain't experienced, okay, I'm going to give you the word. I'm going to show you how to do this, that, and the other, and woo, and this, that, and the other. No, he came in knowing he's going to experience some pain, knowing he's going to experience some obstacles, knowing he's going to experience everything. This is when the most experiences that he had is the more he was able. I think I'm using the wrong thing when I say Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a whole lot of people really just look up to, you know, whether, you know, to be saved or to repent to, or, you know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about an average person, someone else. You know, talk about me or whatever. We know we have to go through things, experiences, because those experiences give us the knowledge and the wisdom to be able to spread it out of how we was able to overcome it, how God put us in a position to go through it, you know what I'm saying, and overcome it. He gave us the strength, you know what I'm saying? Didn't just give us the blueprint, but just gave us the strength to be able to go through whatever it is and to be able to share this. You know what I'm saying? To share the experience, because it might be just somebody out there that's experiencing that same thing right now. And they have tunnel vision. And the tunnel vision that they have is not working for them to help them get out the situation that they're in. You know what I'm saying? And with you putting this out here on social media, your experiences and how God helped you go through it, that could possibly help somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's what I look at, man. And I look at the adults. I look at adults right now. And look at the financial situations, you know what I'm saying, that we put ourselves in. And it makes us not be attentive to our household. Even if we're inside the household, we're not attentive with what's going on in our household, because we're trying to conjure up thought. We're trying to come up with something of how we're going to get some money, how we're going to get some motion, how we going to do this, how we going to do that, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. You know, especially, you know, we're talking about the single parent moms. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a struggle. It's a mental struggle. And I'm not even a woman nor a mom. So, but I can see it. It's a struggle trying to raise your kids alone. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they got social media to raise them for them. So now you fight against social media, the streets, the school, everywhere else, because everywhere is practically the same thing. You know, but I'm not going to sit here and say that we don't have, you know, people or organizations out here that's trying to fight and help the youth and help the community and help the parents and you know, try to restructure our communities. We do have that. We do have that. people, you know, the youth or whomever don't research to find it. You can't make it. But that's why I say we don't have help from the government. We don't have help from the system because they don't actually care. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, once they start tightening these handcuffs on you, which yourself, start tightening those, because, you know, when I talk, and when I do get into my podcast or my stream or whatever it is that I choose to do, if I interact with you and we're talking, oh no, you gotta take some accountability. We take accountability here. Don't get up here blaming somebody else and this, that, and other, because we all have choices. You know what I'm saying? We have freedom. You know, that's what all these wars is really about freedom. People trying to structure somebody else's life from a distance, and they don't even know the situation. You know what I'm saying? So we have a choice. And what I choose is give back to my community. I want to spend my life, the rest of my life, trying to help this become a better place. You know what I'm saying? Because I helped it become a fucked up place, you know. And I feel like, you know, my biggest fear, like I said before, not fulfilling my purpose. And I feel like this is my purpose. Yes, at times I don't have things I talk about structured where, you know, okay, we're talking about this, and this is all we're going to talk about. Okay, we're talking about this, and we're talking about that. Nah, I might be everywhere because I'm emotionally involved in this. You know what I'm saying? I really love this. I really want to see change in the youth. I want to prove the people wrong. I want them to have to restructure their plans because it didn't work out how they thought it was going to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put pressure on the DAs. How are you so, you know, quick to give a person a life sentence? Yes, I know the time fixed the crime. I know that. But what is your solution? What is your solution? Because you have more power than we have out here in the community. You have more power because you're structuring the laws, you're putting all this, you're implementing things inside of the prison system. You're doing all this. You know what I'm saying? You're actually running the community. You know, so when I say system, you know, I'm just gonna be straight up with you, man. I'm talking about not one or two or somebody personally, but I'm talking about the DAs, the governor, the mayors, the commissioners, everybody. I don't give a damn if it's a plumber. Everybody that has some hand in that structures these communities, structure the mindset of our youth. Because they got to be the ones to shape tomorrow. I was looking at something, man, like about caring, when I'm thinking about caring, and I was looking at the madness, you know what I'm saying, of how our youth are always mad. Think about this. If our youth is always mad, even if they don't have a gun, but it's just mad, the energy is mad energy. Do you want that person to take care of you when you get older? Do you want that to be your mail lady or mail man and your mail way down the street? Because they don't care. They can't reach the mailbox, so they throw it on the ground. They don't care. They don't care. Do you really want that? It's got to matter. It's got to matter, especially parents. It's got to matter to you. Not only how your child is acting, but how a child is acting out there, because you never know, that might just be the one that your child has to talk to or your child hangs around. And you know this shit gonna rub off now. If they hang together long enough, they're gonna rub off, whether it's good or bad. So I think we have to get back into this village mentality. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we can get back into this village mentality is, you know, I know it's weird shit going around. I know it's some shit going around that you just, you know, you have to be careful who you leave your kids with and this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. But we gotta have a village. Yo, why I need to talk to you. Damn, I need to talk to you, bro. You can come on, you want to. I ain't gonna talk to you about it. You know what I'm saying? You can come up if you want to. I'll tell you about it. truck. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was really just speaking about, bro, I'm really just speaking about our youth and what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I supposed to have went into Metro Friday. They got a class, Furthering Fathers. I'm a part of that organization. I'm learning curriculum. Supposed to go in Metro and he's supposed to talk to the guys, the fathers in Metro, you know, about building a new relationship with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Taking accountability, understanding that it's not going to be easy and what things need to be done to try to recreate a bond with substance with your child. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important, man. I'm telling you, I really, hold on. Why? Bro, you just try to get up here. They say you can't even get up here. You must have did something. Do it again. But anyway, while I got a chance, okay, I was done when I seen a woman eating food off the same fork as a dog. Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit going on. Like she just said something about a woman eating food off the plate, off the fork that the dog ate off of. If she allows him to, you know, lick her in her mouth and all that, maybe lick on the face, then pretty much the same thing, you know. But yeah, let me get back. Hey, Annette. Let me get back to what I was talking about. Bro, if you try to get back up here, I don't know what happened. I try to get you on here. But yeah, my transition, man, it's been my transition from prison out here it's been eventful. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally and mentally, it's been eventful. I have enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? I know I have more, but me personally, I take a lot of things serious in my life right now. At 53 years old, it's a lot I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, work come before play. And with me being free, then that's my play. You know what I'm saying? Like being free is my play. Okay, now it's time to do exactly what I used to pray and cry about, dream about, and that's being a responsible adult, a responsible man. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you some crazy shit. I'm gonna tell you something real crazy. For real, we're gonna get into it. And I'm gonna say it again. I know I said it before. Look. You gotta be careful what you manifest, bro. You gotta be careful what you talk to God about. And you have to, when you talk to God, you know what I'm saying? He knows what's in your heart. He knows what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? But manifesting is not just speaking on it once. You know what I'm saying? You know, manifesting is continuing to speak on it, speaking into existence, to pray on it. You know what I'm saying? And you, I don't, send it again. I don't see it because when I saw it, bro, it said that you was unable to come right now. So send it again. To manifest, you manifesting. Guess what I manifested? Out of all this shit besides getting out, guess what I manifested? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody how they do whatever they do. You know, I don't just be like, okay, dear Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying? Father God, you know, I don't do all that. You know, I don't knock the people. It ain't no certain way. I'm going to give you what I got going on with God, our relationship. I might be at work and I'll be, hey, man, I'm on my last leg. I can't take it. I need some help. What's happening, man? What you got going on? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the strength. Whatever you got going on, whatever you doing, God, whatever you doing, bro. Just give me the strength to be able to go through it. Don't take it out the way. Don't take it out. Just give me the strength to be able to go through it. Kind of give me a warning what I'm going through. Open my spiritual eye a little bit more that I can enjoy the blessings that you have sent to me, not as being good. I want to look at I see the blessings like the process, like the things, the obstacles that you have to go through, the things that you have to go through. You know what I'm saying? I feel that that's a blessing because it gives you strength. When you go through these things and God help you out of them, help you, don't just take you out. Make sure you know how to, you might have to pull a nail out right here. Boom. You might have to nail something in right there. You might put a wheel on that so you can slide it that way. You might have to do anything. But he gave you the ability, gave you strength. He pushed you with a little motivation, but you had to motivate yourself because you got to want, you got to go get it. You got to make it happen. And to be able to talk about it. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know your struggles. You know your struggle. You know what you go through more than anybody. A lot of people don't know your struggles. They don't know what you go through. So that's why I tell you, when you go through my relationship with God, I can talk to him. I can talk to him like he's my dad. I can talk to him like he's a big brother. I can talk to him like he's a friend. I can talk to him like he's a mother. I can talk to him like he's an aunt. Because we had that relationship, because he know he's reading my heart, but I manifested. I manifested. I couldn't wait to get out so I can pay some bills. I know y'all cracking up, saying he got to be the biggest fool. Right, Mama? You gotta be. That's what he manifested. I wasn't trying to say it like that. I wasn't saying, come on, get some of these bills off me. Shit. I'm drowning in bills. Get it off me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nigga need 3 jobs out here. This is real. You know what I'm saying? This ain't playing. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, eat some soup, some Raymond soups again and shit, and you free. You know what I'm saying? Just to survive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, you know, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, the situations, just give me the strength to go through it, man. And the bills, I manifested bills, man, and I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean it like that. I meant it when I said it's being responsible. It's living again, because it's part of living. It's having a purpose. You know, 'cause when you start to get these bills and shit, you know, this, that, and, oh, you got a purpose. Oh, you got a purpose. When you get up, listen, when you get up, you already know what you got to do. You got to go get it, or you're going to be in a cardboard box or something, or living on somebody's sofa, or in a car, or U-Haul or something. Shit, something. So you know you got to go get it. You know you got to go get it. You know, and that to me, that's being responsible. Because I look at a lot of guys, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, not the mental health, not the ones that have went through mental things, that their mental capacity won't take them to be able to pay bills responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Have a job responsibly. So you see them panhandling this, that, and another. But I'm saying the ones that's capable of having jobs and this, that, and another, man, you know, it just shows the difference, the willpower, you know, and I want to be able to help keep guys out of prison, and I also want to be able to help the guys to get out of prison, because I know what I'm going through. Mentally, I know what I'm going through. You know, and I know a lot of guys that want something that ain't just gonna sit back on the porch, you know what I'm saying, and want to hold their grandkids, you know, well, hell, I'm talking about, I might well be doing it, even though I ain't got no grandkids. You know, hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. Anyway, I might have to end it for a second. I'll be right back, because I got something very important going on. Just popped up. I mean, I'll be right back. And if you don't catch me right here, I'll be on IG, but I will definitely be right back, because it's the bridge, and it's gonna be on and popping. Let me tell you something. The bridge ain't gonna be boring. The bridge ain't gonna be nothing that you can just sit here and cry about and whine about. I'm gonna have this shit wide open. In a minute, I'm gonna have it wide. I'm gonna be dead ass serious about this. I'm dead serious. I just don't have the time. But real soon, real, this shit gonna be popping good. I'm gonna have guests, whether they gonna be half and half, or they might be sitting right there. I don't know. I need a better goddamn. These shits here hurt. But they might be sitting next to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's gotta happen. It might be in the community. It's gotta happen. So, I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to make it enjoyable, man, and knowledgeable. I don't wanna make it where you get bored, you be in and out, and I'm long-winded, I'm keep going over the same things. Nah, man, because I need your help. We need help. We need help. When I go outside this door, and I don't have a fear of what might happen to me when I go outside the door. What my fear is, what might happen to, you know, little girls or the females or whomever, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people be oblivious to what's going on. Hold on a minute. Yeah, what's up? A lot of y'all be oblivious to what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to try to make this as civilized as possible. What I mean by civilized, this ain't no motherfucking bang bang shoot 'em up West. What is the Wild Wild West shit? Nah, this ain't none of that, man. Come on. Your life matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it matters. I feel like God ain't just put us here for nothing. It ain't on me to take you out for fun. Because that's what he really doing. Because the principles that these young niggas doing, they ain't even principle. It's nothing. They ain't even going off color no more. It ain't even about color no more. It's about alphabets. It ain't even about color no more. It's alphabets. Why? Why don't your life feel important to, you know, your life feel important to me? I don't feel like that we could possibly get together one day and make some shit happen. Like, I didn't got that much hatred. How do I get that much hatred for you? Let me ask y'all something. Do you have to hate someone to kill them? It's just a question I'm just asking. Because how do you build up those type of emotions for people to kill to kill for nothing? Like, they ain't did nothing. Just because they got different alphabets, it's aligned different than yours. I'm not talking about when you start having a beef, when y'all start having gunplay and you didn't run. I'm talking about, oh, you in the wrong place at the wrong time, or you got this color, or you this. Y'all niggas just making up beef just because y'all making up beef with each other just because. Who got the toughest crew? Y'all killing each other just because. You don't even want no money. Y'all just jumping out the car. Brrr, you don't give a damn who you shooting. You don't care who you shoot. You just get out and just start shooting. Fuck it. You get in the way, anybody can get it. You ain't built like that for anybody can get it. I don't give a fuck who you is. You ain't built like that for anybody can get it. Do you know what anybody get it mean? Your ass doomed. You done threw the towel in. Man, listen. You committed suicide. That's exactly what old boy just did. Look, the rapping nigga with Gucci Mane. That's what he committed suicide. He gave up. He threw the towel in. He said, I don't want to live no more. I don't want to live out here no more. No, I don't want to live out here no more. This too good for me out here. I don't want to be controlled. I want somebody to tell me when I got to eat. I want somebody to tell me when I got to goddamn go to the gym, or I want to get butt naked and show my ass. I want to do all that. I want the people to be able to see this. This too good for me. I don't deserve this. So you took a chance to rob a nigga? You took a chance to rob a nigga? Because you felt he was street, that he wouldn't tell, and you just got out? Come on, man. Come on, it's a thought process. Come on. Where his team at? Where his mom at? Where his folks at to tell him, hey, bro, you tripping. You tripping. Nigga, you threw the towel in because you wanted to get out of a contract or whatever. You want to get out of contracts. Come over, gonna get millions. You threw the towel in, nigga. Come on, man. I ain't taking no chance like that and hope you don't tell. Because you supposed to be a street nigga. And he got people with him. Okay. Cool. Let's just say this. Let's just say Gucci don't tell. Gucci don't make the song. Let's just say that. The cameraman and the fucking off-duty police gonna tell on him. They gonna tell on him. So why you ain't so much? Oh, I forgot. Gucci transitioned from a trench nigga to a street nigga to a legal nigga. So this supposed to be karma. He's supposed to accept this. This is what y'all saying. He's supposed to accept being robbed because he used to rob. Because he used to rob, he got to accept it. He can't call the police. But this is what I want you to say. This is what I want to say. Anything that you used to do, for any of you out there, anything that you used to do, and you stop doing it, stick to the code that you was on when you used to do it. If it come back and happen to you. I don't want to hear shit about, oh no, I'm a 9 to 5 and I don't, listen, don't bring that to me. I know what I used to do. Like old hoes that used to hoe. Like old junkies that used to smoke. Like that. Like old habits we used to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you change it and you become a Christian or whatever and you moving different. You move different. You're not on that life no more. You know, you're not with that. You can't call the people. You can't call the police. That's what y'all say. You can't call. I'm not saying you right or wrong. I'm just saying you can't call the police now. You know, even though you pay the taxes, you pay them to protect and this, that, and other. Even though you paying for nothing, I guess. It's like having goddamn insurance on the car and can't goddamn use the insurance. Why you got it? Paying for nothing just to be having it so you won't get pulled over and locked up. You want to be able to utilize things in your life. The man ain't on that shit. He got a woman that's providing for him. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about emotionally. She's emotionally stable. She's making him emotional. She's pushing this off on him. You know what I'm saying? Where he can be stable. Where he won't be so mad and frustrated and be on the extra shit. Because they're on another level. They're on another level. When you get this money, you get on a whole nother level. You can't, nigga, if you ain't got shit and you come up with 100,000, you don't think your lifestyle gonna change? Or you gonna stay in the same places? Oh, so you're gonna move out the places, but you're gonna act the same when you move into the other place. That's what you're saying. Hell no, that ain't what you're saying. You're saying when you move out that place, you're gonna conduct yourself in a different manner because of your stature and where you at in life right now. You're gonna be around the people, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to have something or trying to teach you something or whatever, the positive people. You ain't in the gutter no more. So your mind got to get out the gutter. When your mind, if you get that paper and your mind's still in the gutter, that's what you get, Pooh Shiesty shit. That's what you get. That dumb, retarded shit. And I'm take it how you want to. That was the stupidest shit ever. Come on. Some jury. He took the man, about the contract. Hey, some jury that you don't even need, won't. What the fuck you care about that? Then he probably got it from the little Chinese dude, Johnny, and they laboratory diamonds, so they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You risk your freedom. You say your freedom, that shit is more important than your freedom. Time that you can't get back. Nigga, you talking to a nigga did 31 years. I can't get not damn second back. And you think that shit ain't killing me? That shit is, I go through a mental shit every fucking day. I miss my 20s, my 30s, and my motherfucking 40s. Come on, man. Come on. Ain't nobody trying to be angry. Ain't nobody trying to kill nobody. Ain't nobody trying to do none of that shit. Ain't nobody trying to be on none of that shit. Nigga trying to reminisce. Look, okay, I'm trying to recreate memories. I don't want no more, like y'all have memories of, let me think of a good one. Y'all help me think of a good song. Let's say the 2000s, 90, 2000, whatever. Whatever the 5 song y'all was doing the best shit, the dances, using your element. You was just doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever song it was, you have memories. You have memories where you can go back and you be like, man, I remember why. When I came up in there with that short dress on, boy, I had them niggas fucked up. Boy, listen, and I was rolling with it. They had that R. Kelly on. Man, you know what my memories is? Oh, man, I was in Reedville then. Boy, I remember, look, but listen, bro. I remember I was talking to the female around there, so-and-so, and we had a game, we beat Summerhill, them in the championship. Come on, nigga, that's locked up, controlled memories, man. I don't want that shit. I want to replace that with good memories out here. That's controlled memories, man. Them folks control your memories, and what the fuck you want? All your memories of what you did in now. What did you do in now? What did you do? What can they tell you besides try to keep your sanity? What did you do? What can I say that I really did in that moment? Fuck, listen. Fuck indulging with the COs. Fuck contraband. Fuck free world food. Fuck any of that shit. That shit don't amount to nothing. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, when you get through eating, you get through talking, you get through having sex, or whatever it is that you're doing in there that make you feel like you have some type of statue. You got statue in jail, and your ass still doing time that you can't get back, and your ass getting old. I'm just hearing you with truth. I'm just hearing you with truth. So all that shit, that nigga ain't trying to get out here with that. No. Nigga be angry every day. What the hell you want to come out here being angry for? What the hell you out here being angry? I hate to see the youth angry. I love to see the youth, them dancing videos, having a good time. I like to see that. I don't like to see all that gunplay shit. That shit easy. It's easy. It's easy to do that shit. That's easy. They get wrong. Come on, man. Come on. No. What's hard is being able to control and maintain your pride. What's hard is trying to distinguish how you're going to use these principles that has occurred that could possibly make you crash out, so-called crash out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to control that and think sensibly. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. That's the move. But just acting out, no, yeah, it's going to be crying in the holy tank. You might not even make it out the county jail. You know what I'm saying? You might die in the county jail. But you die in the place that, come on, nigga, who wanna fucking die in jail, bro? Come on. Your legacy don't mean nothing to you? Nothing? What you want to be remembered by? We got to start having more fun, bro. We got to start laughing more and not just putting on. We got to start loving more. We got to start caring more. You know what I'm saying? Things got to start mattering to us that's positive. We need to start creating things, creating activities, creating jobs, creating things that, places that we could actually live and have fun. People ain't really having fun no more. Everything is technical. Everything is technical. Or it's about some money. So that's really what, I'm saying, I'm on. Like I told you, what I'm trying to do. Out here, I'm just trying to put a blueprint together to be able to do it. Getting that support. And the support part of it, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. But getting that door open when you know the type of person you are, when you know your capabilities, when you believe in your creative mindset, where you know you can make things happen for everybody, not just yourself, when you're not selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're eager and hungry to give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I am in my life. That's why I say introvert, but I want to get out. I want to talk to you. I remember the other day, probably last week or something, I was at Dollar Tree. And the young guy, he was going to let me interview him. He was going to let me interview him. He wanted me to, and I told him I had a podcast. I'm trying to start what I'm trying to do. But what he was doing was his fake-ass basketball shit. I feel like it's fake. Panhandling with his basketball cunning. So I talked to him. Like I said, I ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm living. I'm here. Hey, shit. I'm straight. But I support what's right. Not just what's black, but what's right, man. Like, love ain't, I support what's right, man. Love's just not as genuine as it used to be. Like, me just thinking about it, like, I talked to the young man, and I asked him, I was like, what he wanted to do, and he was telling me, he liked to rap, this, that, and other, you know what I'm saying? I asked him what type of rap, and he told me, he said, you can interview me, it's because he going to pay me, then you helping me, I'm helping you, and I told him, I said, hey, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really got shit, you know what I'm saying? But what I do have, I got $10. And I'll give you the 10, you know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you how to spend the 10. You know what I'm saying? But I would hope there'll be, go get some food or anything, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really care what it, at least it can help you and put you in a place where you won't do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the panhandling, you know what I'm saying? But I would rather you be out here with this than be out there with this, trying to rob and take old shit that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather that right there. That's a hustle too. I'd rather see you out there sweating, trying to save some water, this, that, and other. I respect those guys, because they're doing something you wouldn't do. They doing something I ain't finna say, man, listen. I ain't running no car. I can't say what I want. Man, shit. Man, it be hot out there. Man, it be hot as hell, boy. And they be standing right by the expressway. Have you ever seen some trees by any expressway when you get off? Ain't no trees, ain't no shade. Ain't no shade. Them niggas be sweating and everything, hot air dreads and shit hanging out. They be wearing them shirts and shit. Man, it be hot as hell out there. And they be out there selling dollar water. What the hell Hold up. You gotta start off somewhere. I'm just saying. Boy, it's too hot for $1. Boy, it's too hot for $1. I'm gonna have to find me some drink gonna cost at least $2. It's too hot for $1. So I gotta support that. You out here, you hot ass son trying to sell me $1 water. What the hell is $1? For you to do anything, you want to at least have 5. You know what I'm saying? So, I support that man, and he say what he wasn't gonna do, what he was gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And I said, hey, look, don't buy no weed with my money, man. I'm telling you, don't buy no weed, man. He said, no, man. No, man, I ain't gonna buy no weed. Man, I appreciate you. Oh, I ain't gonna buy no weed with your money, man. Hell no, man. I said, all right, bro. I got them talking to him. I said, hey, bro. Pop. When I get weed, hey, me and know that pop. This right here. You know what I mean? When I gave him that pop, boy, you know what I smell? Boy, I smell some gas. He already had hit the man before he got to me. So he wasn't going to spend my money on the weed. He already got it. Shit. But yeah, man. Like I said, that's what I'm trying to do, man. And that's my passion. I'm doing my best. I got my thing set all up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it back the way it was. Some kind of way at some point. It's going to be more organized and more seen better, than what it is now, man. But as long as I get the message out, we don't want no sad stories and all that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is, I just need a little help. I'm not asking nobody for no money. I ain't asking nobody for none of that. if you can just open a door, if you can get a door open, you know what I'm saying? Where it ain't even about no more, you know, just about my journey, you know, before prison, during, after. Now, it's bigger than that. Like, it's when I was a teen type shit, like 13. I know how I was thinking at 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I fucked up at 13, not 19. When I caught the case, it was 13. When I chose to live that type of lifestyle. At 19, I just did what the norm was in the environment I was in. You know what I'm saying? So it was 13 when I chose to go into that environment. I chose that. I wasn't forced into. I'm not one of the guys that can give you the sob story. My mom was on drugs. I didn't have a daddy. I got 6, 7 brothers. Hey, this is not me trying to ridicule or belittle or make fun of guys' situation that was forced into something like that. I'm just telling you about me. I wasn't forced into that shit. Like, I didn't have to do that. I chose to do that because I was fascinated by the lifestyle. But number one, I was impatient of wanting to try to get approval from my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my biggest thing, to get approval, to get the love and acceptance from my mom. I wanted to buy her a house and do, that was my big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I really got caught up being impatient, because I played sports. I ain't just pity pat with that shit. I played for real. I grew up in the boys club, so that's really what I was on. You know what I'm saying? But when this crack era popped up and I started seeing the transition from a goddamn Beetle Bug to a fucking Vert and Cadillac on Trues and Bows, I'm like, hold up. The fuck? Here going on right here. You know? So, that's really what captured me, man, at that age. And that's why I want to kind of catch them at that age, but then I want to catch the parents too. You know, them at that age, the parent, and then also catch the guys that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be overwhelming, like I said, man. Listen, I cried more out here than I cried inside of there. You know what I'm saying? And I cried silent tears in there. And guys wouldn't even believe that because of my statue inside there. The things I used to do, you know, make moves or whatever, however you want to say. I'm not even going to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? But the things I used to do, so I was looked up. And the way I used to carry myself, you know, these guys from older to young, you know, looked up to me. You know what I'm saying? Respected me. You know, you gonna run into them obstacles where you gonna have these young niggas don't give a fuck like I hear, and you have an issue, you gotta put them in their place. Sometimes you're not gonna have an opportunity to put them in their place, you know, because it might be too many or whatever the situation is. Don't put yourself in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you run across shit like that at times, you know what I'm saying? But my nigga, ain't nothing better than having your freedom, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like ain't nothing could be worse. Well, it could be worse. But if you lock yourself up out here, not just in there, but out here, because you got a choice, you know, I just want to make a change in the community. I just want to make a change. You know, so I just want redemption. I just want to get a world who I am. That we have, you know, honorable men, not just male, but actual men that has come from the streets. You know, I have a lot of partners out here that feel they have to give back. Just like me. It ain't just me. And they're up, you know, because they're either joined organizations or they got their own thing going, and they got a door or two open. That's what I need, like a door or two open, where I can really sit down and express myself, really sit down and tell people and express people, especially families that has former incarcerated or incarcerated family members, man, how important that support is, how important that mental support is, how important that grace is. You know what I'm saying? How important it is to understand the individual that just did that stretch. You know, how important it is not to charge them twice. You know, And what I mean by that is they got charged at the time, and then you come out, you still charging them with it because everything they do is looked upon because they've been locked up on in the time they did. Even though some of the things that's being done, I mean, it is because of the effect of the prison, but you don't have to use that person as a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? For everything that goes on. Oh, it was. Oh, you know he been locked up, or you know she been locked up, and you know that's how she think. Man, that shit ain't normal. Cause like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. I told my partners them that I tell you this. Hey, I don't even know now. When I was getting denied parole, and the reason I was being denied parole was, oh, you're not compatible with society yet. You're not compatible with society. And I used to say, I'm not compatible with society. You gonna keep giving that same thing? The same thing? You just throwing this paper, just mailing this paper to me. You ain't even know if I'm compatible or not. You just give. I understand. I don't have no entitlement because of the time that I have. I don't have any entitlement. Okay, I understand. It's God willing, it'll be. I really understand now. I don't even knock you for not giving me parole because I'm not compatible with a lot of this shit out here. This some bullshit. A lot of this shit's some bullshit, especially the way a lot of people think. It's some bullshit. And this shit ain't even been working. It ain't even working for them. And they continue to move the same way, continue to think the same way, continue to talk the same way. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. Continue to entertain the same shit. Continue to be the same person they are. And this shit ain't been working. Because if you ask these people, these same people that you know that's doing the same thing I'm telling you, is ask them, are they happy? Ask them, are they happy with life or what they are? Ask them, have they changed the person when they first began this shit or years ago? Have they changed since then? What changes has it been? Because when it all boiled down, it ain't even no drastic changes. But the drastic shit they were doing back then, it wasn't working. They doing that same shit now. It's not working. So it's time to change the shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's time to think different. It's time to move different. It's time to talk different. A lot of this shit ain't as foxy as you think it is. It ain't as slick as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling my people last night, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it be, you know. Y'all killed me with this wordplay shit. And what I mean by that is, when you hear people saying, like when they came out with the, I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, because I don't give a fuck about that. And I would say excuse my language, but this is a wide open podcast, bro. It is what it is. This is true, real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come up with a saying, you know, what it is, empty bandwagon, a loud one in a bandwagon. They ain't talking about shit. They always be the one who ain't talking about nothing because they be the loudest one on the bandwagon. Whatever, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all like that. Y'all even repeat that. Because then when y'all hear that person doing that loud ass talking and shit and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, when y'all hear that, like, y'all go back to that shit y'all heard. No. I talk loud anyway. You know what I'm saying? I laugh loud. I'm from Atlanta. That's what we do. We put on. When I went into the system, you know, I went into the system cocky. I went to the system arrogant. I went to the system confident. I went to the system, not just because I'm from Atlanta. I went to the system with some bread. I went to the system on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I went into the system. So, you know, I'm from the west side of Atlanta. So I'm going to probably put on a little bit more than back then than others might put on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to flex a little bit more. Hey, what's happening? You know, what it do? What y'all got going on? You know, what it here for? Y'all put down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, because I can go on and on, but I ain't on that shit no more. But that's what I was on. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if I get to that point where I'm gonna have to check you, and I'm gonna be loud, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and and this, that, and other, then y'all look at, oh, he talking loud, he ain't gonna do no, nigga, no. What I'm saying, what I'm doing is, I ain't put my foot in my mouth. I'm saying it, so you're going to hold me to that because I said it. So now you got to hold me to that. That's what I'm doing. I'm making you hold me to that because I ain't got to really worry about it. I'm going to do whatever I just told you I'm going to fucking do. So it is what it is. It ain't nothing to even talk about. It ain't nothing to pray on. It ain't nothing about nothing. It is what it is. So yeah, I can be loud. I'm about what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm about that. Shit. What's happening? Whether it's good or bad, I'm about it. So yeah, it might have time somebody loud. Don't start listening to that bullshit, them little quotes these folks be having, and then you live your life through these quotes these folks be having. You know what I'm saying? Because you fuck around and the nigga be talking loud as hell, and da-da-da, he be talking like, man, he ain't talking about shit. Man, he just talking loud, man. And you up in the fucking Burger King, and he cut loose in that bitch, you be paralyzed or dead, because you think he just talking loud. He ain't just talking loud. He dead ass serious. And that's the shit I'm talking about. But, you know, like I said, I'm not on that, you know, and I ain't gonna preach no shit like that. Like, that shit don't have no substance to it. Like, you know, how gangster you are, the shit you'll do, and now it's right here. Man, I don't want to hear what you'll do. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I don't even want to talk about that. Let's talk about something more positive. Make me laugh. I'm gonna make you laugh, cause it's sometimes be goddamn corny as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? You say some corny shit. You know, we just laugh. Just like we been smoking or something. We just laugh like, you know, that's the type of shit I like. That's the type of shit. I wanna love, I wanna care, I wanna be different. I wanna try something different than being upset and mad and having to be on standby in case somebody wanna come run in the room and rob me. And I don't want to have those emotions. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, I want to smoke, please. You win. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to argue. I don't want to do none of that. Because I have been doing that shit. And I just learned. It ain't been too long ago. I just learned that I got to do better. I got to do better. Not the people around me. I got to do better. I got to find a way to minimize arguments, to minimize fights, to minimize frustration, to minimize that. I got to do that. It's my choice. I'm trying not to stress right now, too. I be stressing like fuck. I'm trying not to do that. But, hey, that's part of life out here, you know. I'm going to let y'all go, man. We're going to try this again, man. Probably a little later on. I'll be on IG or YouTube. Yeah, check me out. I'll be on IG or YouTube. I might make a reel right quick to let y'all know what's going on. But I'll be on IG or YouTube. And possibly have somebody with me, you know what I'm saying? Not right beside me, but online. We'll be kicking some shit and talking and some enjoyment and laughing and all this other good shit, you know? Y'all come tune in. Support your boy. I ain't talking that crazy. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some knowledge. I'm on some wisdom. I'm on some help. I'm on some whatever. Ask me the questions that you want to know. If you got anybody that's been incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, or incarcerated that you need to know, you need to know some things. You know, it's all right to DM me. It's all right. I would rather you put it right here, though. I would rather you put it so I can actually see it, because I don't really be in DM no more like that. So, you know, if you would put it out in the open, you know, so I can see, so I can actually see it, so I can answer those questions. You know what I'm saying? If there's any questions, or any topics that you're concerned about, you want to know about, it don't have to even be about prison. It could be about life. Don't look at my 31 years and think, oh, he been locked up 31 years. You know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about life out here. Lies you tell. You better ask somebody. Lies you tell. I promise you, we can talk about whatever. What you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? I might not be as in-depth in politics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie, kind of the politics aspect of it. It kind of, hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, I see you feel. I see you feel. Hey, man, you need to bring that. Listen, let me tell y'all something about this guy right here, man, Gabriel. Let me tell you something about him. He's a film. You know, he do movies and commercials and stuff like that. You know, he do filming and stuff like that. So, tell you how this nigga then sold me a dream, had me thinking I'm gonna be on Tubi. I don't even know what a T is. He talking about, nah, he ain't do that. You know, we working, man. Life be life, man. We gonna end up getting together, man. But it's cool dude, man. Just like Snoop. You know, a lot of guys, we just can't find the time to really collaborate and really get together, man, and really make something happen, man, for our youth and for the people that really, you know, it ain't just about the youth, but, you know, like I say, for the adults. And me and bro, we made plans. We talked about it, you know. We had some things we wanted to do. He even wanted me to do it by myself, you know. He got some experiences with the cameras and this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? I know one day, if it's God permitted, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, I'm a good dude. I don't know how to say that, but I really be for the best. If I got that door open, you know what I'm saying, and became a little known, you know, popular a little bit, known, it's guys like him, you know what I'm saying, that I would love to come back and be like, hey, look, I'm going to give you an interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping right now. I'm going to give you an interview. You ain't got to give me shit. I swear to God, I can't take no money and shit needed to heaven. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to make, I know. It's a flex. And maybe a bad flex. But when I'm happy is when I see other people I have made happy. That's what it makes me happy. Like, damn. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's good. You know, I'm good because it's like I'm part of the happiness. You know, I'm part of it. It's not just me by myself happy. It's not like being selfish, like holding all you. It's something I did for somebody else. And it meant something. For you to understand possibly what I'm saying by that is, and this is a bad analogy. I know it is. But you would kind of see the people that made a difference in people's lives at their funeral. When that be packed and they have a line of people want to talk, I tell you, okay. Hey, look, this is how we gonna play this right here. Let me show you how we gonna play this. This is how we gonna play this. Since we doing this right here, and I was gonna start this over, but since we doing this, come on in here. I got a chair right here. Look, let me get my glasses. I got a chair. Since you want to talk, I got a chair right here. I put my glasses on. Look, there's a chair right here. Boom. Come sit right here. You want to talk? You want to kick it? Come on, let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it. What way you feel? What way you feel? Tell me how you feel. I'm answering all questions. This shit, why? You know what? Hold on. If you just tuned in, give me 1 second. If you just tuned into this, give me 1 second, 1 hot second, because I'm going to stop this one, allow it to post or whatever, and I'm going to start a new one, because the new one I want to do is I want to interact with the people that's actually inside here that's talking. You know what I'm saying? That got some questions, that understand what I'm saying, or need to ask me questions, or whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel afraid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask me a question and I'll answer it. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? When I see others have I feel. Oh yeah, no doubt. That's right. That's right. But let me tell you something about that. What I understand about that is two things. If you feel the same way, we're allowing other people to dictate our happiness. When we do that, that's a flex. I don't know if it's good or not, but we're allowing someone else to dictate. If we're not able to make people happy or have somebody that you can make happy, whatever it is, however this play out, however you do, then where's the happiness? How do we go through life? You know what I'm saying? If we don't have no, it don't have to be an intimate relationship. It can be friendship. It can be somebody that you don't even know. It can be a gift. How do we go through that? If we allow somebody else, if that's amazing, loving, feeling good, and this, that, and that, we make people happy. okay, when we don't have the person or the people, how do we continue to be happy? Do you have an answer for that? If you do, or anybody do have an answer for that, and they feel the same way, then let me know. Let me know, because like I say, that's how I feel. And when I'm not into the feeling, that happiness of like what I've given or I've been a part of somebody's life and made them happy, this, that, and other, it makes me happy. When I'm not in that area, then I'm in trying to make something happen. Majority of the time, I'm in some make something happen mode. Like, I don't be, man, look, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I don't even be on that. The women and shit out there, this, that, and other, I love women, females. I don't see that shit. I don't see a lot of shit when I don't have nothing, when I don't have what I feel like I should have. Not because I should have, because somebody should give it to me, but I'm not in a position to have the things that I know I should have, that I want, that I need, or whatever it might be, however you want to play it out. I can't focus on women. I can't focus. I can't focus on distractions. I'm not gonna, man, listen. I'm not gonna walk up in nobody's life broke. I ain't got no emotion. I ain't got nothing going on. And you damn near panhandling status. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, you can't. What you gonna say when you go out? You know what I'm saying? When y'all go out to dinner or whatever. And she give you an introduction of who she is. Now it's your time. What you gonna talk about? Potential? That's what you gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying? The potential that you have. And pray and hope, if you feeling her vibe and feeling how she, how she moving, if you feeling it, you gonna have to pray and hope that she believe and receive your shit properly, that she'll want to indulge, in some form of a relationship with you, even though you broke and ain't got the motion and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to pray that, hey, it's to come, And if you're desperate enough, hell, you might even say something, hey, man, we believe in the God we can't even see now. So, you can have a little faith. No, yeah, that's if you're desperate. You don't even bring him into it. I'm just saying if you're desperate and you're already loving on, infatuated by what you see in the conversation and whatever it is. But I just don't see that being healthy unless that person put in your life and y'all on the same accord and you can help each other, get to where both of you trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, if y'all on two different paths, but you still compatible, you're on two different paths, then I don't think it's a good idea as a man to get into a relationship if you're not equipped properly. Let me put it like that, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You got to, I ain't gonna say all of them ain't gonna work, but I'm just saying, as men, we got to make sure our repertoire is filled up with all the tools that we need. You know what I'm saying? To be a successful man, to be the man that you are. You want to make sure you got all your tools. You want to make sure that your handy belt, your tool belt got all your tools. You can't be missing a screwdriver or a wrench. You want all that. Even you got your saw back there in the truck. You know what I'm saying? You want to be properly prepared when you step out to society and step into other people's lives. And I'm not even talking about just money-wise. I'm talking about you need to be emotionally and mentally stable. You need to be to a point to where you can give that woman some emotional stability. You know what I'm saying? You're emotional, emotionally educated where you can just step down and you can understand where she's coming from in certain areas, even if she can't explain herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be equipped right. But also, the woman have to receive who you are as a man correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to study the people to understand them. You can't act like you know a person and don't know. And that, like I said, it's not just intimate relationship. That's friendship. That's somebody. That's the neighbor. That's your coworker. You know what I'm saying? You want to really get to know the person that you're gonna be around. You don't want to just be around a person you don't know, and they dig boogers and shit and be eating. And you're like, what the fuck? I mean, I know that was petty ass analogy, but I'm just saying, you want to know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you'll know how to move. You'll know when to feel. You'll know when not to say things. You'll know when to say things. You'll know when it is, okay, they just trying to vent. They don't need me to say nothing. You know, I ain't going to be judgmental. You have to be equipped right. So while you're in the house, equip yourself. Don't stop thinking so much of all the bad things and all the things that's been done to you and all that. You have to start thinking about the things that you've done. How can you correct yourself? You know what I'm saying? When you look at certain situations, don't look at that shit looking for a justification when you look back on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I only did this because of that. Hold on now. Could you have reacted different? If you would have been thinking different? If you would have been breathing different? Regarding what was done? Could you have done anything different? Could you have said anything different? The things that you're saying or that you said, what type of effect did it have on a person? Think about the whole situation. Okay, let's think about an hour down the line, 2 hours down. What happened the next day? What did I say? Did it fuck up a mood or change a mood? Or what? I need to change that. Because that didn't work. I didn't like how that played out. Out that whole week, I was stagnant. Had no progression because of some shit I said. And I said that shit, you know what I'm saying, out of spite, or I said it for no reason, or whatever it was. It didn't work out. It's things in my life I need to change. So the next relationship you get in, like I say, and I hate to have to keep having this disclaimer, you don't have to be in a fucking intimate relationship when I'm talking about this. Relationship is not just intimate. It's friendship. It's everything. Associates and everything. You know what I'm saying? So you argue with your coworker or whatever. Like, I done had a few disagreements with a couple of my coworkers, you know what I'm saying? Playing with me, think I'm something to play with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't anyway. So I don't like the way I conducted myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what, nigga? Cause you bought that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? I don't care. You know, like, and I'm talking about me, like, cause I felt like that at the time. Like, I was really on some more shit. Like, hey, look, nigga, don't play with me, type shit. Like, don't look, nigga, type shit. You know, and it could have been totally different. It could have been totally different. Cause me personally, however, I wouldn't have gave two fucks about whatever you talking about, whoever talking about, whatever. It don't matter to me. I don't care what you're talking about. If you still talking and you don't like what I said and my lip ain't bleeding and I'm still out here, they still big just cause they big, were born big, not cause you bust them or ain't nothing going on with me. Shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Shut up. Let's just be associates or whatever. I didn't like the way I act. I didn't like that. I could have handled that way different. I could have handled it way different if I had, even the other day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get into my emotions sometimes bad because a person will do something to me that I wouldn't do to them. Like, I do care. Like, shit does matter to me. And the shit done to me, you know what I'm saying, or said or handled when I ain't been nothing but friendly or been nothing but cool as fuck. And then you come to me and sideways and like, bro, I really ain't one of them dudes that you come sideways with, not because I'm violent and I shoot you or I hit you or I fight you. Fuck all that. That's that little boy shit. Fuck that. Because I'm a good dude. And you can lose a close friend or you can lose a dude that y'all ain't got to be friends. You can just be cool as hell. Now we don't even speak. We don't even fuck around. We can't afford as human beings right now to lose friends. People not friends now. People is faking it, don't give a fuck. And now, so when you come across somebody that's genuine, not just friend, but that's genuine, gonna be straight up with you, gonna be polite, gonna be respectful, gonna be, you know, you can feel comfortable. You don't kill that. Not this day or time, because there's too many fucking niggas and fuck shit going on, low budget shit going on around you. You know what I'm saying? For you not to appreciate someone's presence that's really trying to show you, they don't even have to, they don't even know you. You know, that's why I appreciate people that don't know me, that show me some form of consideration or love or whatever it is, respect. I'm like, damn, I appreciate that, because you didn't have to do it. You could have been, yeah, him. You know, you could have been that, but you wasn't, and you chose to respect me. I respect that. But the thing about it is, I respect it more because I know. Before I got that respect you, I respected you 10 times. That's why I demand mine. That's why I demand mine, because I'm going to humble down. I don't want to smoke. I'm going to humble down. I'm going to humble down. And because at the end of the day, if it ain't right, and you fuck around and see that what y'all call out of character and what I call, no, that is my character. I just choose to suppress that part of me. When that part come out, it ain't because I didn't try not to leave it dead. It ain't because I ain't begging about leave me alone or don't do that or chill out or hey man type shit. Hell no. You see it because that was I exhausted all my remedies. This is just it. This is what it came down to, because this was this motherfucker done did. So this what I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But that's why I say now, I'm still continuing to work on me, my emotions, my anger. I can't take my anger out on what's going on with me, my inner self out on somebody else. I'm working on that shit. I have inner issues that I'm working with, traumas that I never knew I had until I got out here. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter to dig into it when I was locked up, to see exactly what's traumatizing me, what's going on in my inner spirit, you know, what's going on within my heart, within my soul. I had the soul search out here, because I don't take failure lightly. That shit don't sit well with me. I had the soul search because I seen a part of me that I didn't want out here. Like, I care about what people think about me. Some people I don't fuck you. But it matters to me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good, bro. But hey, listen. Hey, y'all, if you get to catch this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Please, I want to start a new one, so they said, please support Charles Hardy. He right here. He's in Athens, Georgia. I'm not sure. I think that he's running for commissioner. I'm proud of you, bro. I am so proud of what you're doing in the community up in Athens. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing with the homeless, the less fortunate. You know, you're doing it big, bro. And you making a statement. You're making a statement. And it seems to be genuine that it does matter. And yeah, keep doing what you do, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, you know, we got them. We tell a lie every day. Ain't nobody on this mother don't tell a lie every day. Because when I'm tell you good, you know damn well you ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. Let me get my lie in. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just looking for the dough, bro. Like the dough that you got, you know, it seems like that you made it, but I think you probably got a little push here, a dough here, and then boom, you just took all, that's all you needed. And you doing your thing, bro, and I support that, bro. I really do support that, and I love it. I love to see, especially us coming up out the system, man, when they say we wasn't shit. They say we wasn't shit, bro. That's what a lot of people don't know, how we just looked at like nothing. Not even a molecule. We ain't shit. That's how they look at us. We're losers. We're bums. Nothing. That's how they looked at us. Why you in prison? Need to get out here and make a difference to show you I am somebody and I can make a difference in the society. And hell no, I'm not compatible. I'm not compatible. I wasn't compatible with this shit. This is bullshit out here. Like I said, there's a lot of bullshit going on out here. A lot of y'all, I'm not compatible with a lot of y'all bullshit out here. So yeah, I did make parole way back then. Because I wasn't compatible with your ass. And I thank God he found a place in his heart to make me, to allow me to get out that bullshit in now. Because I'm still not compatible with half you folks of how y'all think and how y'all move. Still not compatible with you. That's why I don't deal with you. That's why I don't deal with you, because you stuck on, too many of y'all stuck on that. Well, I'm stuck in my ways, you know, because I'm 40-something, or I'm 30-something, I'm 50-something. Yeah, fuck you mean you stuck in your ways? You ain't open to learn nothing? Nothing? Damn. Damn. The way people think now, I'm just checking out, I was just checking out some things earlier, bro. Like, you know, you get in these relationships, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just women in general, like, and if things ain't going, if they ain't having things, like I had it on my story, ain't going right, and it make all the sense, and it don't make no sense on their part, period. It don't make no sense. If you're not happy at home, you stop doing the so-called duties that you're supposed to have as a wife or as a fiance or as a girlfriend, or you stop doing those duties because you're not happy. So you say, fuck him. But you can be at a job that you don't even want to be in. And when your supervisor tell you do your duties at that job. So you telling me the money that they paying you is more important than the nigga that's in your motherfucking inner space? That you hugged up with, that's in your pores, that you lay up with, that you around. They more important, so you can do for them, but you can't do for him? You can't do for your house? What sense do that make? Make it make sense. Please make it make sense to me. That you would please somebody else, but not the mother that's right there laying with you. And that go for a man or a woman. Come on, stop. It don't even almost make sense. But to each his own. How you play it, if it worked for you, I'm not going to knock it. If it worked for you. You know, what's up, Janice? If it worked for you, I ain't going to knock it. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't work for me. It don't work for me. A lot of shit don't work for me. So I'm not these men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just Eric and shit. You know, and I move a certain way. I ain't gonna say I move different than others, because I don't know how these niggas move. I ain't think about how they move. I ain't got shit. So what the hell I'm thinking about another nigga or a bro when I'm trying to think about me and my family and what I need to do to support my family and my purpose and what we got going on. I'm not thinking about nobody else and what they doing and what they ain't doing and all this shit. Like, on that tip, no. No, that's wasting my time. And I can be, hey, y'all see my toes? I can be plucking my toes. Then be worried about another nigga and what he doing and what he ain't doing. No, I ain't on that. I ain't on all, like I said, I ain't on none of that. So y'all get your mind right and get it right. We got to get it right in the household first before you can go out there and try to get it right. You know what I'm saying? You got to practice. You know, you got to practice. You got to look within yourself to see what you need to change. If you feel like you don't need to change nothing, then shit, you the same person you are. You going to just be the same person. You're going to be the exact same person you are if you feel like you don't need to change nothing. And if you don't feel like you need to change nothing and you good and you content with the person that you are, so be it. Just don't try to force that shit on nobody else. Because some people ain't going to be on that shit that you on. And you can't force nobody to be on that shit that you on. I'm just saying. Get your mind right. The bridge ain't just about the prison system. The bridge ain't just about Eric. The bridge is about the public. The bridge is about whatever that you want to be. We're going to talk about whatever that you want to talk about. I'm about whatever that you talking about. We can talk about it. You can ask me. I ain't tripping. I don't have no complex. I'm cool. I'm good in the skin I'm in. I'm just not content with where I'm at in life right now. But I'm good in the skin I'm in. Yeah. Yeah. Do I have my stressful issues, about health issues, or about financial issues, or about this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I had those issues at 53 and I ain't did nothing yet. Hell yeah, I don't want to go out and I ain't did shit. Hell no. Shit. So yeah, I'm gonna have those, but I'm good in the skin I'm in. I don't think I'm real ugly or I'm real this or I'm real that. And I got to sit back and be like, oh God, I might not. No, man, because I don't give a fuck about that part. I want something. I want something. And I want some motion. I want to get out here and I want to get into the ears of youth. I want to get these parents. I want to, help the homes. I want to get in front of, these committees and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to get on these boards. I want to get on these panels. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get them a different aura, a different everything. I said aura, a different meaning, aura, but I just want to get them a different message. It's the same message, but it's different because we're not tapping into the mental. We're not tapping into the mental enough for me. I think we just tapping into the physical and what the physical is doing, you know what I'm saying, to us, especially as black men and women, and how we, being handled in the community, how we being handled behind the bars, how we being handled damn near forced behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? You're being locked up twice. Once you get locked up, once you get in there, they're going to lock your ass up again behind one of them doors, 23-1. You know what I'm saying? So I want to change the narrative. I want to be one of the ones that help change the narrative. To kill that curse. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get caught up into that wordplay with a generation curse and this, that, everybody you and now we got to cut the generation curse and they were, what? Fuck a curse. We ain't got no curse. That's just acting stupid. That's you, nigga. That ain't no curse. That's you. Ain't no fucking curse. Don't be blaming on the devil. Don't be blaming on what other people done. People you don't even know. Your ancestors. You don't know nothing about them folks. Them folks bones ain't them damn deteriorated. You don't know nothing about them folk, period. So it ain't got nothing to do with them, all that shit. That's you. You got to change you. That's what it is. We got to change what we see. We got to put an effort into changing what we see is wrong in our community, what we see is wrong in our leaders. We got to change that shit in some type of way. How can you feel good knowing you have the ability, you know what I'm saying, and know you're in position to make a change or influence a change? You know what I'm saying? And don't. That's how I feel about me and my story. I think my story is unique because my story ain't just talking about an environment was down and all this other shit. And my prison, my prison stated, I'm giving you the real, what's really, the mental aspect of this shit has got all us fucked up because we don't think right. So that's what you got to attack first before you start trying to attack the physical and change the physical. Because you can change that physical and they don't care. They're going to tear that shit up. Like I said earlier, they're going to tear it up. They're going to act the fool. It ain't going to be right because the mental ain't changed. You change the mental. And once you provide this, then boom, they're going to take care of it. They're going to understand what the curriculum is. They're going to understand what the community expect. It's like going to a subdivision. You know what I'm saying? You going to a subdivision, and these subdivisions, you better start looking around when you first go in there. You got to start looking around at these signs. Then you'll know where you're entering. You're entering, they folks said, we don't do no panhandling over here and laundering and shit. We do call 911, neighborhood watch. Boy, this ain't the one. That's what we need. We need the warning. We need the warning sign. We need everything to get to the mental so we'll know we had these signs. We had this right here. Not saying we don't, but it can be more broad. Like how McDonald's and all these folks, they got them highlights. You riding by, you ain't going to get no damn McDonald's. Damn, I'm going to give me some McDonald's, some fries and that shit. Go over there. That's what we need. We need something positive that'll attract and bring them in, like a Roach Hotel. A Roach Hotel. You know how the roaches run to the hotel, they get stuck in that bitch? That's what we need. But we're going to get them stuck in positivity. That's what we're going to get them stuck at. But let me read this right quick. That's how I was going to do that. You have to speak to all races and not just black. Oh, definitely, definitely, and I do speak. You know, I said earlier, it's not just about supporting blacks; it's about supporting what's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not. Dude, I don't like white folk. I'm cool as. I don't like call it white folk. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I got friends. You know, and the majority of my friends, like I got a couple of friends who work, but I got friends down in Macon, talking about real live. When I tell you support and love outside my family, like that's they show so much genuine love and making like we talking about black folk, some black folk did too, you know, cause I got a whole family down there. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole family. JB, my God, Man King. They whole family, you know what I'm saying? Like good people, beautiful people. They black. But we ain't talking about that right now. Right now I'm telling you friends, you know what I'm saying? Jordan, you know, Steph, damn, why she gonna kill me? Start with J. Don't do that. I'm sorry. Do not prosecute me. Do not whip me, stone me, or nothing. Just, ooh. But if I wouldn't have came up with that, hold on. I ain't through. Cause I got a partner that took me to the school. You know, look, my mind is, listen. So you'll understand this. We're talking about me trying to remember names, this, that, and other. You know, I got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying, especially in my head. Me, you know, some things going on in my life right now. So it's real clouded and it's real stressed and focused, like, you know, I'm there. So I can't really think of a whole lot of other stuff outside of that. But I love them. The beautifulest, most beautiful letters and stuff I've gotten. You know what I'm saying? Like the support down in Macon, you know, it's like a second home, you know. So if you ever, even though I know they don't work there no more, you know what I'm saying? If you ever go down to Macon, you know, go to Barefoot Tavern. It's downtown Macon, man. The owners are black, you know what I'm saying? It's a tavern, you know. The owners are black, you know, but they still have a good time. They beautiful people, man. They got a bowling alley right next door. You know what I'm saying? Like, got, you know, my guy Chef, you know, he down there like a best friend, you know, brother. You know, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? You got to have that support. You got to have the people that's willing. Support don't mean have an open door, or don't mean that they have to do the things that you need to get the doors open. The support can be sometimes when you down and a person just say, hey, look, get up. You know what I'm saying? Get up, you got it. Don't trip it. Come on. Did you see what I saw? Come on, man. Listen, you got it. They there. Listen, I need you to get up. That's the first part. Keep the motion. Keep moving. You know what I'm saying? When you first get on the bike, you don't just take off. Pew! It start off slow. It's a slow paddle. Then you start to get the groove. You gone. That's support too. That's support with listening. That's support. Like when you hear these folks get drafted, you tell them people, they just want them folk money. You don't know what kind of support they gave this guy. You don't know what kind of support that he needed when he was down bad. You know what I'm saying? Tears in the eye. He can't make it no more. And he just needs somebody to listen to it. And that was his aunt, his cousin. And it was one word that made him get up the next day and be even better than he was the day before. You don't know what the fuck going on. Stop trying to be so judgmental of other people. You know what I'm saying? When you don't know their life. You know, stop doing that shit. And always thinking negative about people. Oh, they around because they just want his money. I don't want to be around no broke motherfuckers. Shit. And I don't want you to be giving me nothing like that. Like, I'm trying to get my own, man. I don't count your bread. I don't count your pockets. I ain't got time for that. It ain't mine. I don't want to be around nobody broke. That's why I don't want to be broke. Because I don't want nobody around me if I'm broke. I don't want nobody around me. I don't want that's a misery like company, love company. No hell, when I'm miserable, I don't love no company. I don't want that. I don't buy it. Let me be by myself. I ain't gonna drown in it. Let me just be by myself, cause I don't want to be around you. This shit get into your pores. You know, you've been surprised at how many. See, you have to speak conversation. You'll be surprised at how many people, how many went through what you've been through. Until I made my brothers all races. I wasn't in. Yeah. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say you was wrong by the question, and Jen, I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie. The same way I give people their props, you know what I'm saying, that have been supportive and motivational. You've been one of the people, you know what I'm saying? Janice, and if you guys, you know what I'm saying, we plan on, you know, I plan on selling beer oil. You know, she sells oil, she sells a lot of stuff. So if you tune in and check her out, check her page out, check out what she's selling, check out, you know, support the black, support the white, support the good. I say support good. It's not a black white thing to me. I say support good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is for me. But check her out, you know, and give her a little play. You know, it ain't much. It ain't like somebody trying to scam or nothing like that. It's really good product. It's really good product. But I've been meaning at the end it's at 7. I might come back about 9:30, probably 10. I might not, because I got to work in the morning. And it might have to be tomorrow when I get back in the groove. But some things I need to do tonight. I enjoyed y'all. You know, the people that came in and out or whatever. I enjoyed it. It was another day of the Bridge. You know, the Bridge podcast. Another day, you know, an introduction for the new people and for the old people that's been following. You know what I'm saying? It's me. You know, I'm back. I'm on here. I plan on to be on here more. I plan on getting it, like I've told you before, more structured. I just need you to follow me on other platforms too, like my IG and YouTube and TikTok. Why I say that, IG and YouTube, why I say that is because I won't just be on here. And I might just be on there. You can catch me on there. And I have other people on, you know, like Lil B, like Snoop, like other people. You know, I have people on with me, you know what I'm saying? And I want to have a good intellectual conversation, converse with other people, you know what I'm saying? Rather, you know, you want to get up here and talk, and we interact live like them, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with it, you know, as long as we can make a change, you know, in the community on a positive level. But I can say this right here, though. I'm not going to tell you, you know, be respectful and all that, you know what I'm saying? If we go live and you up here, this, that, and other. I don't give a damn what you say and don't give a damn what you do, because you're representing yourself. You're not representing me nor what I got going on. You representing you. So if that's what you want to put out there and that's what you want to be known for, that's what it is, then that's what it is. You want to be debatable? Come on, you got the right one, you know? And we ain't got to get mad, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's something I don't agree with, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm not seeing it that way. I'm not going that way. But I'm glad you told me, because if the situation arises again, I can view it from your way too. You know, so we're going to respect each other opinions, because that's all it is, opinions, right? And thank you, because I got your back. Yeah, you stay on me. You know, you one of the ones that, you know, especially since you've been knowing me on here, you know, you be on my back. And I can say, you know, I can say, when it comes to money, talking about making some money, getting some money, your ass be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You be on it. It's just certain directions you be going. I don't be going that direction. You know what I'm saying? Interview me. When I'm gonna interview you? When you want to be interviewed? Your ass. When you want to be interviewed? When? I interview anybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't have to be an interview. You just, you know, we get up here and we have a good time. We just converse, man, and People, to be real with you, man, because it's like this right here with me. It's like this. Nobody's going to get in my way no more with what I'm trying to do to block or be a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to happen. This is my life. It's my life. And I know what I'm doing. I didn't get out for somebody to run my life and tell me what I can and can't do or don't do this because this. I'm doing that shit. I know I'm a respectable dude. I know I don't be all that trimming around bullshit. I know I don't even be on that. So, or whatever it is, whether it's parole man, whatever it is, I'm on my shit. And yes, the majority of people I got, women is following me. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of niggas follow no way. Except my partners just said, you know what I'm saying? I've been around niggas 31 years. The hell I want to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But I want to talk to single parent moms. Okay? I'll let you know. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk to single parent moms. I want to talk to, not former convicted felons or whatever. I talk to kids like, you might have a youth, you might have a teenager that you might need me to talk to. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. That would be beautiful because then as an audience, you can see firsthand how the youth feel. You know what I'm saying? How the youth, I'm talking about the one that's out there that we're trying to save, how they actually feel. What is it that we're doing wrong as parents that's driving them? Because I knew what drove me to the streets, but driving them to the streets, not just driving them to the streets, but driving them on a road that lead them right to hell or jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we go wrong? Where are we going wrong as parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk. I want to interact with other parents. I want to interact with fathers, single parent fathers, or fathers that's in the home, because every 2-parent home ain't stable now. So don't get it misconstrued like, oh, you gotta have a 2-parent home. It's a lot of folks locked up or dead or something, or been in the streets with 2-parent home. But I would love to just hear a lot of things. Stepfathers, fathers, single parent moms, you know what I'm saying? The youth, the teenager, when we can really just sit down and talk and I can get an understanding of what's fulfilling them in the streets. What's actually fulfilling them. Because when you actually look at these young dudes that's in the street, they ain't got no money. So it can't be the money. And don't let the smooth tape fool you because they got a little outfit on. They'll wear that shit 2-3 days. They don't even have a stable home to stay, to live at, to even keep their clothes there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would love that. And please, the people that if you know friends that need help or whatever, tell them to tune in. Tell them to tune in to me. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, I could talk to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to, I'm here. I'm here for it. Hey, you know what? Damn, let me come. Hey, listen, Janice, keep that. We gonna keep that thought. I'm coming back. I gotta go do something. I'm coming back. Listen, keep that thought of what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna tell you why I said keep that thought. Look what you just said. Look what you just said. You said what drives these young men to the streets is their mom being disrespected in front of them, or disrespecting them. A mother has to protect her son's heart. There we go. There we go. You just gave a typical female answer without taking accountability. You said it was them seeing the dude disrespecting the mom. That's a typical female not want to take accountability for shit. That what you just did. That what you just did. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that because sometimes mom could create situations that cause for disrespect, or mom could be disrespecting the person, the dad, or whomever, and it causes for drastic measures, rather verbal or whatever. I ain't gonna say the other shit rather than that, but rather it's verbal. You see the disrespect where it's verbal. You know what I'm saying? Why? How does? No. Hold on. Let me readjust before I leave right here with you with this statement. And so, cause I'm about to let y'all know something. I ain't cutting no corners up here, bullshitting. I'm not gonna laugh when shit ain't funny. I'm not gonna scratch when shit don't itch. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that type of dude. If it's something I don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, and it's passion behind it, you'll see more probably antics of me, you know what I'm saying? But How do that drive them to the streets to do the things that they're doing? Because they say mom being disrespected. So that drives them to the streets? It's possible. I'm not disagreeing with it. But nah. That might be a little bit. But I ain't gonna that's that part. Nah, baby, you're gonna have to take some accountability right there. You know, mom, they see their mom being disrespected, so they run to the street. Okay, well let's try this. Let's try where it was a bad choice of men and mom chose to come into her house. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's a stepfather or whatever, you have to know it before you allow them in the presence of your kids. I told you earlier, and I mean it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so serious about it that I think it's truth. That you have to make sure you're emotionally stable, mentally stable, and available before you get into relationships. You know what I'm saying? You choosing the wrong men choosing the wrong women, when you're not compatible, when you're gonna bump heads, when it's gonna be, women. Y'all stop acting like that. Women, stop acting like that. Stop acting like you don't know what the fuck going on. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't please you. Nothing satisfies you. Come on. You take no accountability. Stop. Stop doing. I ain't want to get on that, but don't do that. Take accountability. First, it start off with the choice of a man that you chose. How early you allowed him in the house to be around your kids when you know he can be an influence. First, it takes for you, personally, you, to make sure you're stable, to make sure you change. Because the majority of you say sons and leave, this, that, and other, especially the majority of women, they have these kids can't keep a relationship. They in and out. They have different men in and out their lives. Whose fault is that? Who is really the issue? If you got to have multiple men in your life, you have multiple men in your life, and you don't have a stable relationship, you haven't had a relationship, you just had relations, then I think it's more of you not changing a piece of you. You're the problem. Every one of the men don't have to have the same problem. What made you leave is you. It's you changing some of your thoughts and the way you move and think. Y'all got to take accountability. We ain't gonna be right. We can't make the house a home if we got to fight against you because you don't want to take it. That's big, and I'm gonna tell you that's big with me out here now. That's real big. Accountability, because it's like people run from that shit. It's like, when you die, is that a disease? A virus? Is it? Like, damn. Okay. Any man what? Let's talk about, no, I got to go. I want to talk about that. Any man what? I got time for that. Any man what? Any man what? What are you talking about? Tell me what any man any man is. That's what I want to know. Because you're still not taking accountability. The woman plays a part of that too. But I feel like especially, I'll be back. The topic gonna be that. I'll be back. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's The Bridge. You know what it is. This E. I'm coming back later. This E, man, they call me Silk, man. You know, it's The Bridge. The Bridge Podcast. We talk about it all. We have fun. We kick shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. Thank you for entertaining yourself. Thank you for getting involved. You know what I'm saying? I hope I helped you some type of way. Give you some form of knowledge. You know, I might have taught you to death. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? You know how to come in and out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, I'll try to come back later. This is Bridge, man. This is Silk, man. Y'all hold it down. Be safe. I love y'all, man.